Hey, hype beasts, hype beauties, thank you for visiting Uncle Jay Plays Halloween After Special. This is actually from one of my most favorite indie horror RPG creators, Oates. And I mean, I just woke up today and he just released it, so let's get into it. Before I begin, I noticed that his itch.io page for Halloween After Special actually has a secondary download that's kind of hidden called the Red Boy Adventures. And it's basically the red guy from No Delivery, and he kind of just like peeks up over the corner. The archive is currently locked with a password. So I'm assuming that Red Boy Adventures is part of like an AR thing, like they did with No Delivery. I don't know if we're going to get into that. I'm assuming that the password is hidden somewhere within this game. Coincidentally, Red Boy Adventures is significantly larger than the Halloween After Special. Now, Oates makes it sound like it's kind of like this whole demo thing. I'm really hoping that that's just kind of like a little bit of a, misleading idea. I mean, he's been working on it for like how long now? A year and a half, 2 years. So I'm hoping it's actually got like a hidden game. I guess we'll find out, right? Oats VCRPG. I really wish we could change that VHS static though, because my opinion is it's not very good. The following previews are not representative of the final gameplay and subject to change. Some segments may contain mild visual effects, disturbing images, and themes. Your discretion is advised. This is not a test. The following is a warning issued by local law enforcement. Civil authorities have declared a state of emergency and district-wide lockdown. We ask that all businesses cease outdoor activities and for civilians to remain indoors. At approximately 12 a.m. midnight tonight, we ask that all households and businesses shut off any televisions, radios, and media devices. It is for your safety that you do not view the program scheduled for 12 o'clock tonight. This seems kind of like almost like an SCP thing, huh? Like if the media is aware of what's being shown, you would think that there's probably a way they could stop it. It is also imperative for your safety to remain indoors at this time. Do not attempt to let any unknown or suspicious persons into your home. We now return to your regularly scheduled programming. Halloween After Special. I really love his art. That's probably the reason why we can't go trick-or-treating tonight. And looks like we're stuck inside for now. A Halloween night indoors. What could be safer? Oh, there's a little timer in the corner. I like that. Okay, let's watch some TV. Nothing's on. Do you like scary movies? Ooh. A slasher movie. Want to bet on who dies first? You have 0 candy. First kill. Duh. Oh, you can bet candy, huh? I wonder how much this candy affects the actual game. I'm also assuming that the actions that you take changes the time frame on here. This could be a pain in the ass game while you're trying to flip through channels and stuff. Interesting mechanic though, I like it. Okay, I don't think I have any candy, but let's try to bet anyways. Looks like you're fresh out of candy. Doesn't that look like a bathroom mirror? Why are they broadcasting footage of a mirror? It's not like chanting Bloody Mary 3 times here will do anything, right? I wonder why it's blocked out. I wonder if I should keep track of that. That might be part of password. So, ARY. Okay, let's chant Bloody Redact It. I always thought that you had to, like, do that in a dark room. That's the way the urban legend worked when I was growing up. We interrupt this broadcast to bring you an exclusive news bulletin. Yeah, I was really holding my breath there. In need of late night munchies? Darn kids have taken all the candy? You need a barely living wage salary? Then tune in and channel 43 for news on the supermarket nearest you. Geez, are all even number channels like this? Ooh, hints. Well, let's check out 43. Preview. The following is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events, persons, or places is purely coincidental. The following proof of concept tech demo may contain gameplay, graphics, and concepts that are not representative of the final products and are subject to change. Some segments may contain mild visual effects and disturbing images and themes. Customer service. Attention shoppers, it is now 10 minutes to closing. I repeat, 10 minutes to closing. If I know customers, and I think I do, they don't give a shit. As you are restocking the shelves in the snack aisle, you see a customer roaming around the store with an open bag of chips, chomping away. I worked in retail, and one of the policies is that unless, like, they're walking out the front door, not to approach people about shoplifting, because if you accuse them of doing something that they're not doing, and you can't prove that they were doing it, you make yourself liable. And on top of that, I'm one of those assholes when I'm really thirsty. I'll just grab a soda out of a cooler and drink it while I'm in the store and pay for it after. And I guess that pisses off a lot of people. You and a customer exchange glances for a brief moment, then wordlessly they present an open bag to you. I won't tell if you won't. You notice that the large balls from the display cage have gotten loose and are now bouncing all across the store. Following the trail, you see a group of teens taking turns shooting them back into the cage. This reminds me a lot of the no delivery, and I bet if you dig around through the files, you'll probably find a lot of the resources there. Uh, this is not a criticism, but it tends to recycle parts of his games, and you can tell because sometimes there's just like a ton of crap in them. That actually might be why the Red Boy Adventures is so big. Now that I think about it, is he might have built it off of the no delivery engine, and then did what he needed to from there. So this game might actually have the files, the entire files for no delivery. I'll have to look later. Uh, I don't know. My policy is that sometimes the best path to take is the easiest one. You and your coworkers gather to spectate as the teens' game continues. Then they start placing bets on you. Then they start placing bets as you keep score. Surprisingly, the manager gets in on it too. This goes on for quite a bit until the teens got bored and left their mess. You seem to have made a pretty penny from this. Ooh. Passing the refrigerated aisle, you see a chunky puddle of unknown fluid on the floor. It looks like it's coming from one of the fridges. Huh. Any of these are good options, but I'm going to do the put a wet floor sign down first. Slip, trips, and falls are serious people, and I've read articles that people have died falling their own height. Coming back with the wet floor sign, You see that the puddle had gotten immensely larger than before. However, committing to your decision, you placed the sign right at the edge of the puddle. Someone will clean this up later, hopefully. If this is retail, no one's going to do it, and you'll get blamed for it the next day after you clock in. I'm not getting paid enough for this. The store is just on the verge of closing time, yet there is a large line held up by what is definitely an unsatisfied customer. They turn and make a beeline straight to you. You think, this is funny? I demand to see the manager. Try to call the manager. I am the manager. In a cosmic sort of way, yes. I can see where telling them I am the manager would be beneficial in getting them off your back sooner, but I feel like falsely representing yourself as a manager would be grounds for termination. Time dilated minutes pass since you've messaged a manager. All the while, you listen to the rants of the customers before you, nearly foaming from their dissatisfaction-induced rage. You feel like you've lost something spiritually. Can't lose what you never had. Oh no, I don't have a soul. Attention shoppers, the store is now closed. Please make your way to the nearest exit. On entering the employee bathroom, you smell something awful emanating from the last stall. Upon opening the door, you see a slab of raw meat from a deli section stuffed into the toilet. There does not seem to be anyone else present. If the employee bathroom is in the back room, that means that an employee stuck that in there, not a customer. What do I do? Do I flush it or do I try to pry it out? A slab of raw meat. That's not going to go down the crapper. After some splashback and a few plungers later, you were able to pull out the clogged toilet meat. To your surprise, the meat was much larger than it looked and was in fact the tip of a much larger piece. The end looks to have been torn off as a result of your efforts. The rest of it would be in the pipes somewhere. What did you eat? So, fun story. I have about a decade of experience with janitorial, and one of the places I cleaned for a while was my own local high school. I worked like third shift, and I scrubbed halls and waxed floors and stuff. The kids were fairly well behaved, more well behaved than most adults, which is kind of depressing. Anyways, I remember going into the bathrooms one day to check them out, and there was this gigantic turd in a toilet. I mean, imagine like a can of raviolis, but make that dense turds. And I mean, it was literally like standing up out of the water in this bowl, and there was actually like blood in it. And ugh, you don't see a whole lot of gross stuff, like bodily fluids and stuff. Like that's natural; it doesn't bother me or whatever. But you know that whoever pushed that thing out was having a hard time, and I've been there. While making their rounds on the floor, you catch a glimpse of what looks to be a customer inside the store after closing. They may have not caught the final announcement. Do I call out for them or do I approach? I don't know. I'm gonna close my eyes and just go to town. Calling out to them, you really receive no response. Upon investigating, they may have gone. You find the dead end of the store with no obvious exits. Only the employees' only entrance is left ajar. Inside, they will have access to anywhere. Attempts to reach any available coworkers have been unsuccessful. You then remember the office that has the live feed from CCTV cameras around the store. Once accessing the console, you see the following options: restroom, frozen aisle, and front entrance. You know, no offense to Oates, but I mean, I could. This is right now, it's pretty much just like a visual novel or a choose your own adventure thing, but I could actually see like this retail concept being another full-fledged game like a sister game to No Delivery, and I love that game. What I really want is a game like No Delivery, but I need it like 2 to 3 times longer. I know it's a lot to ask. Uh, why am I even trying to contact my coworkers? I don't understand. Um, I will tell you that the restrooms camera, that's debatable. In my state, you cannot have any cameras any closer than 30 feet away from the bathroom door. That's just a law to protect people's privacy. So I don't know if you'd find anyone in the restrooms anyways using that camera, but uh, bathrooms are the best place to hide when you're trying to avoid working. That is because most states have federal laws that prohibit employers from monitoring or restricting your bathroom time. Well, let's go with that. I've fallen asleep in the bathroom a couple times. You see, the toilet from earlier is now broken and flooding the rest of the room. Paralyzed to the spot, you helplessly watch on, knowing the damage to the store may as well be irreversible. As the store continues to flood, you see no further evidence of the intruder. The water there is too deep. After the authorities came and filed a report, you were encouraged to continue working until the end of your shift. The manager then calls you to get a statement on what happened. Embellish the story, ask for more security. I tend to like to embellish my stories, the stories I share with people. They're all true, but good storytelling involves embellishing it a little bit. In the case of the huge turd with the blood in it, that actually was not an embellishment. I had actually taken a picture with my cell phone and sent it to my friends because it was so ridiculous. In this case, I would ask for more security. A long time ago, some employees asked the same exact thing. In a moment of brief nostalgia, their face goes pale and tired as if recalling something horrific or cherished. Believe me, it won't help. Too late to quit now. No, it's not. That was a little disappointing. Um, I really hope that it's a little bit more meatier than this. Oh, it's still 9 p.m. Huh. Evening schedule: Channel 1, Horror Movie Marathon Rerun. Channel 3, VCRPG Preview School Project. Channel 5, Localized Important Programming. Channel 7, Commercial Block. Channel 9, VCRPG Preview Project Office Horror. Channel 11, Commercial Block. Channel 13, Infomercials. I'm going to take a quick screenshot of this so I don't have to keep going back to reference. There we go. I wonder if you even need to take a toilet break. I wonder if the game even keeps track of that. For all I know, it might just be a way to, like, progress time. I was kind of expecting good music, by the way. Excellent music. I was kind of expecting the game to, like, adjust time as you're moving through it, through the game itself. Okay, so let's go to 3. The following is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events, persons, or places is purely coincidental. The following proof of concept tech demo may contain gameplay, graphics, and concepts that are not representative of the final products and are subject to change. Some segments may contain mild visual effects and disturbing images and themes. Alright, listen here, you little shits. Because of your shenanigans, you're going to waste both yours and mine's afternoon here in detention. And there looks to be a lot of you this time. I don't see anyone. Never before in my years since high school's founding have I seen such a group of losers. And mind you, that was back in 1953. That's a lot of years. Somehow you all managed to surpass all of your predecessors in disappointment. Ticking time bombs, a lot of you. Anyway, let's start with what I'm actually supposed to be teaching you. Grades are your life. Literally. You gain HP by answering correctly on pop quizzes. Case in point. Pop quiz. What year was the what year was this high school founded? And I guess what he said, 1953. Correct. You got plus 3 HP. Hope that drove the point home. Those of you who got it right, dumb luck. Those who got it wrong, suck it up. You'll probably see this question later. Moving on. Everything that you'll do in your academic careers will require hit points. From fights designed to make you fail to mopping the floors, they'll all cost HP. That being said, you can see how important it is to answer correctly on pop quizzes. That looks to be it. Here, take this quick survey on the school's motto. I'm gonna take a leak. Pop quiz. Do you agree with the following statement from the school oath? We respect and treat everyone, including students, as equals. Well, he didn't cover that at all. Pop quiz. Do you agree with the following statement from the school oath? We will work together to the best of our ability to not leave others behind. Pop quiz. Do you agree with the following statement from the school oath? And you, as a student, are worth more than a letter grade. Holy shit. We're only new student. The part-timer. Club has a car club. Stop asking me for pizza. Oh my god! Oh, this is cool. This is kind of unexpected. But I can't open anything up. Okay, so it's not like... Looks like throw up. It's definitely throw up. No mops in inventory. I get what he's doing here because he did it in no delivery, but I really don't know how walking through a puddle of vomit reduces your hit point. I mean, he's wearing shoes, for God's sake. You really walk alone out there? You need a pop quiz to bring your grade up? Sure, let's take a quiz. I'll probably lose. Pop quiz. What year was this high school founded? Oh, for God's sake. Correct. You got plus 3 HP. Current HP, 10 out of 10. You find your way further down the hall. Looks to be someone's lunch. Don't mess with other people's lunches. Unless you don't like them, then you do. You. Pop quiz. Which of the following was not a part of the school oath? Respect for everyone, no one is left behind. You are not worth more. You are not worth more than a letter grade. Correct. Plus 3 hit points. Nice. Looks like someone's got extra credit. Find your way further down the hall. Oh, it's not that big of a deal, but I don't know if you realize that your delivery boy sprite has had that pixel offset since no delivery, and it's like it's never been fixed. That would drive me insane. It looks like a leftover recording. Damn it, they got me doing detention today. Like, keeping them after school a few hours will teach them anything. And they want me to give them this survey on top of it. What is this? School oath? Bullshit. All of it. There's only one important lesson out there, and they don't even teach it. People lie, and we teach them to continue to do it. Some job, huh? So if this game was literally designed to share previews with us for upcoming games, does that mean that we're gonna be able to expect a full school game like the one we just kind of played with? Because I mean, that would be really cool. I mean, I wish we got more, but that would be really cool. Okay, let's see here. Let's go to localized import programming. Welcome back to the localized import programming block, your source for international television. We now return back to your program. Oh, hey, it's the Anime Channel. After a startling revelation just moments prior, the two brothers turned rivals disengaged for all but a moment. He's my son. Yeah, dumbass. You can't remember through that thick skull of yours? Well, that was a long time ago. I have no idea what's going on, but I can't stop watching it. This is curious. Oh, it's him. What's his name? Dreadweight, right? I won't let you kill each other. There are other ways of settling your differences. I'm putting a stop to the sibling rivalry. Ah, you came all this way just for that. Whatever you call yourself, your brother's not gonna die here, and neither are you. You have a problem with that? Ugh. Not gonna die my ass. Bitch slap nearly killed me. If I beat him, then by default, I beat you. Agreed, brother? Well, whatever. I don't really care. I'm just gonna sit this one out. When this is over, I'll make you submit, father. Tune in next week for the final installation of Dummy Thick Demons adaptation. Okay, let's see here. The next one is 7. Commercial block. Hey, you there. Who, me? Yeah, you sitting in front of the TV. Oh, duh, it's just a commercial. You like Halloween candy, right? Let me guess. You just ran through your entire stash before the night. Guilty. Guilty as charged. Oh, I just noticed that Jason Voorhees mask and a machete on the bottom. That's cute. Well, turn into channel 33 for some free, I'll say it again, free candy. And how are we going to get it to you safe inside your homes, you ask? Looks like you'll have to tune in to find out. Okay, so apparently that's how you get candy, so let's go to that next, I guess. Oh. Haha! Thanks for tuning in tonight. We've got a long road ahead. Oh, what the? Welcome to the late night radio broadcast. We'll be keeping you company as. God. Do not drink like 6 beers and then try to record. It's not a great idea. Welcome to our late night radio broadcast. We'll be keeping you company on your evening drive. It looks like a dry and clear evening, courtesy of the winds from the wildfire last week. The sky's looking great, but the land will be scarred for a long, long time. Our deepest condolences to the mountain and those who call it home. Your sacrifices were not in vain. Luckily for you non-country folk, local forests have been spared from any damages. It's the perfect time to go hiking after all. What direction, I wonder, would you be interested in? Strange decision that to head into the town at this time. Whatever anyone's thinking, they'll sorely be mistaken for thinking supplies or anything is plentiful there. But then again, that's where the people are. So who am I to judge? People are, depending on the appetite, a valuable resource. We've got the legends to back that up too, but enough about these unspeakable things. Great weather's also just in time for the festivities this week. For those of you who do know, the show's on tonight. And it looks like we've got ourselves another contestant. Driving on down the highway. For the driving demo, were you just testing out like the way that you have the car driving through the highway, or what? Because otherwise, I mean, that I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but that barely counted as anything. I'm assuming that you can probably go through and make different choices in some of these little demos, and it'll change like the outcome in some capacity somehow. And I will probably go back and like check that out later myself. For the time being, though, I'm just gonna play it. And that is how you can stack cups in such a way that they would be able to hold full body weight on an average woman. And for viewers joining us now, welcome to our first televised magic show. But please, this is Halloween night after all. Help yourselves to some candy. Oh, where is it, you ask? Why don't you check? Behind your ear. Huh, that's no way. Uh, uh, you got one candy. What you've just experienced was a strange, unprecedented event. Now you can say that your lives have been touched by the supernatural. As for how this was possible, a magician never reveals tricks that aren't theirs. Have a magical evening. You can keep that if you want. Okay, let's see here. Project Office Horrors on Channel 9. You understand why you're here, correct? Don't worry. This is standard for all interviews. You can start at the beginning of your shift. We trust that you were making a productive use of your time. Okay. Greetings from the internet, your guide to the World Wide Web. For navigation, arrow keys confirm and cursor. Congratulations, you decided to bite the bullet, and because one of the first pioneers of the new digital landscape and of all gateways to access web, you landed here. The internet, or just simply the net, is a vast interconnected network that can perform a variety of functions. It can be used to share and exchange information between users and other parties, communicate with other digital pioneers like yourself, or just be a place to hang out. One of the best ways to surf the web is by checking out web pages like the one you are viewing right now. These are created by different users and can contain a variety of content, even linked to other web pages with even more content and links. The internet is my passion, so if you want to see even more web pages I created, click on the links below. Thanks for the visit. Scary Spaghetti. More coming soon. Copyright 1990 X Oats VCRPG. Alright. Reserved. Blah, 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 blah. There's a bunch of buttons here. I'm going to try the least obvious one. In loving memory, 1980X to 1990X. This memorial page is made in dedication to a talented coder and trusted friend. Our hearts were broken when we heard the news. These web pages are kept up and maintained for prosperity's sake. It's what they would have wanted. Oh, so is the guy who created this web page dead? This is kind of a neat concept, especially considering he did this in RPG Maker. Now, they're little secrets. Hmm. Scary Spaghetti. Stick your fork into the unknown. Home, found footage, blog, online museum, add to our guest book, contact webmaster. My first web page, my first text, my first paragraph, my first text, my first link. Okay. Can't click that. Home page. Okay. Under construction. Okay. Ramen doll. Patches at thespider.com. Wow, you know, there's so much text here, and it's like any of this could be used for the archive, I guess, right? Message. An amazing site, quite the treasure indeed. Name, the baked one. Only shit roosters would dump on this site. #1 guide to all things spooky. Bad bitch. Oh, you know what? I wonder if this message right here is the one I need to unlock that archive. The WRY one. We'll try that. VG at MarioMario.com. That's cute. Everyone knows that the Mario Brothers is Mario Mario and Luigi Mario. Anyone know if ectoplasm washes off? 410, totally inaccurate depiction of skeletons. I'm so proud of you. Love, Dad. Online museum. Under construction. Okay. Let's see here. Let's try footage. Amateur footage, circa 1970X. An implausibly tall wailing humanoid encountered in the woods during a misty morning. Amateur footage. Unexplained lights and UFOs are seen in the sky during a farming accident. File missing. Security footage, circa 1980X. Family restaurants. Employees assaulted after hours by unknown entity. Nice reference. The following video contains explicit and disturbing content. Would you like to continue? Hell yeah! Huh. I wonder if this... Oh, oh, oh! Oh, Jesus. And this is an RPG maker? That is pretty impressive. Uh-oh. Oops. Please. Help me. 53 minutes, 49 seconds. Source unknown. That sounds about right given your browser history. But please, do elaborate on how an employee such as yourself stumbled upon these old files. We'd like to be aware of any potential security holes. Well, I don't think I even managed to view all the little links and stuff. I'll probably go back to that later. If I find anything worth sharing, I'll share it. Okay. Still only 9 p.m., huh? That's pretty good. Alright, let's see here. What channel am I looking at next? Commercial block and sponsored infomercial, 11 and 13. I'm pretty sure I already watched 11. Maybe not. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. Looks like nothing's on now. Hey, you ever notice that all the channels we can watch are ad numbers? Oh, odd numbers. Blah. Wonder what happens when you go to an even number channel. They'll probably break the TV or something. Or at the very least, make us pay extra. Like that last movie we accidentally rented. I remember your dad got roasted so badly after that. Well, let's see, because I'm pretty sure... Yo, yo, yo! It's everyone's favorite red puppet monster! Ugh! Not this guy again! He's just so... awkward's not a strong enough word. How do you even get on TV anyways? And remember, call the number on the screen to get some personal scream time. Ask your parents' permission before calling. Standard rates apply. Want to keep watching? Hello. Hello, hello. Nah, I'm just joshing you. I can hear you fine. Ha ha! What do you know? You're the first caller of the night. Gotta be something big. Gotta be some big fan if that's the case. Not in the slightest. You wanna know what's my favorite candy? Well, that's easy. It's cheese. What? What do you mean I can't say that on the air? They don't even make them anymore. Why is it... Huh. They totally cut them off there. Huh. Alright, so... You like scary movies? Ooh. A slasher movie. Wanna bet on who dies first? Well, I got the candy now, right? You never told me your name. Oh, God. I wish they had, like... You know how, like, in some RPGs and stuff, it'll have, like, the character's name and then what they're saying? I wish they did that here because it's a... Sometimes it's a little confusing on who's talking and who isn't. You never told me your name. Why do you want to know my name? Because I want to know who I'm looking at. You know she's dead. Of course you'd know. You like this stuff more than I do anyway. You got one candy. The TV guy gonna change at all? Take a toilet break? Advances time. That's how time advances. Okay. I feel like a fucking idiot. Welcome to the 10 o'clock news. Following the startling public service announcement earlier this evening, folks around the community are now packing up their Halloween activity. And in compliance to the service announcement earlier, we'll be reiterating some basic rules to help you have a safer, monster-free evening. Rule 1. Always wear a costume. If you can't afford one, use your imagination. And no, a birthday suit is not a costume. Ha ha. Rule number 2. Be sure to give out treats. Never be caught without any candy. You've heard the horror stories. Rule number 3. Do not pack your decorations early. Wait until after the pranks have been pulled. You don't want to be caught after midnight. And rule number 4. Always check your candy. Poisoned and tampered candy can be deadly, but black licorice is even deadlier. I fucking hate black licorice. Following these rules will help prevent any incidents from occurring before midnight tonight. Remember, nothing must stand in its way. Huh. Okay, so I need candy, apparently. Does that look like a bathroom mirror? Or are they broadcasting footage of a mirror? It's not like chanting Bloody Mary. Okay. Good idea. Don't even start. Alright. I'm just gonna kind of like speed through the stuff I haven't already done, I guess. Answering the questions might change stuff, I don't know. Yep. Huh, I wonder if there's a way you can actually get a mop. I suppose I could probably cheat. Be somebody's lunch. You, an open snack pack. Great. You, pop quiz. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing. Hooray, I guess. I wonder if Channel 33 will give me some more candy if I try that. Ugh, no way, I'm not gonna go through that again. Fine, let's just start taking shits all night. Because I'm not gonna keep flipping through these channels. Welcome to the 11 o'clock news. Breaking news tonight. Local authorities are warning the public to be on the watch for a group of masked individuals. We understand this may be difficult because of Halloween tonight, but please be aware of the following to identify these individuals. Excuse me, I don't know if my mic picked that up. Their sizes range from small as 3 to 4 feet and can be mistaken for ordinary children. One was wearing what looked to be a hockey mask, also threatening random pedestrians for their candy. Oh, that's one of us. And another, dressed in pink tutu and fairy wings, also seen tackling and biting civilian. If you see anyone matching these descriptions, please call in to your local authorities and let them know in detail their last location. Do not attempt to approach these individuals. They are presumed to be armed and extremely dangerous. Huh. We already saw this earlier. Welcome to 12 o'clock news. It is now midnight. I repeat, it is now midnight. Per the public service announcement earlier, all civilians must stay indoors. Please be sure to secure all entrances to your home. And do not let anything in. This includes any persons or animals left outside. Unfortunately, they will be lost. God's help them. Another Halloween down the drain. Really wish we could have been out longer. I could have shown you the best place in town to trick or treat. You know, full-size bars and stuff. I just hope you enjoyed your first Halloween together. As sisters. Dun dun dun! Sorry, stepsisters. You barely said anything tonight, so I know this is still weird. This reminds me of that monster film. You know, it kind of feels like we're just a bunch of chopped up limbs being sewn together to make a whole person. We all definitely don't match, and we probably don't even count as human, but I don't think we're incapable of happiness. I've always wanted. Oh no! Holy crap! This is the 12 o'clock news with an important reminder. Keep all entrances to your home locked and do not let anyone or anything inside. We cannot guarantee your safety. Trick or treat! They seem to have gone. And on behalf of all of us at the studio, stay safe tonight. But now, a word from our sponsor. As a skeletal hand of mortality claims another life, you also can stand in defiance of the cosmos. All for the low, low price of some Halloween candy. Ah, fuck it. As the planet draws closer to ruin, another soul returns from the void. Beware the side effects. Spirits hardly ever return unscathed from the veil. Oh, did I accidentally find another dungeon? I returned her to life. Well, that's cool, I guess. Ugh. I'm so hungry. You got any candy? Nope. Yeah, I'll probably end up going through this again later and like checking out every station and possible combinations or whatever. Um, but I think I'm done playing the previews for now. What I do want to do though is see if I can get that password. So give me a second here. I need to pull up the screenshot of that thing I took. Well, that sucks. Apparently, when I took that picture, I there's a like a flash right on one of the letters, and I'm not exactly. No, I'm not sure what it is. I think it was WRYYYY1. We'll give it a shot. Does this game not have a? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, does it not have a proper exit or something? Damn it! I really don't like it when games don't have like proper exits. Oh, what the fuck? Civil authorities have declared a state of emergency and district-wide lockdown. We asked all businesses to cease outdoor activities and for civilians to remain indoors. Never mind. It's just the opening again, I think. Halloween After Special. Alright. It looks like it's just looping back on itself, so let's get out of here. I don't know how to properly exit, so that's what we're doing. Alright. Let's see here. Here's the Halloween After Special. Get rid of that. Damn it. Maybe I spelled it wrong. I don't know. I'm sure someone else will figure it out if it's not me. Let's see here. Uh, that's probably not going to be it either, but whatever. Fuck it. Let's try, right? Okay, forget it. Well, I guess that's going to be it for now. I guess Oates wasn't kidding when he said that it was just like a collection of demos or whatever. Some of it looked really cool. I'm a little disappointed this took as long as it had to for what we got, but I mean, can't really complain. He's giving it away for free if you don't want to give him anything for it. Uh, I'm really hoping that the retail store and the school end up being legitimate um, games in the future. And if not, well, I guess that was a nice little time waster. Thanks for visiting. I hope I'll see you again soon.